Okay, I got a quick story to tell you guys. I have this friend. She lives down the road from me, and she has had the worst bed bug problem lately. She comes over to my house, and she has like these bites all over her arms and her legs, and it's really bad. It's really terrible. I don't know if any of you guys have ever had bed bugs, but they are not to be messed with. These are nasty creatures that come to kill and destroy. I mean, they're terrible to get rid of. So she came over concerned about this bed bug problem in the house that she's staying in. And so we sat down and we talked about it and we tried to figure something out. I mean, we thought of everything because she cannot get a fumigator. It's too expensive and it's just not in her price range. So we're trying to figure out all these different options. We were thinking about taping her mattress up with like plastic and covering it in tape and layers and layers and layers. We were going to tape the windows shut and the door crack shut, and then, I mean, all these different things. We just went on and on and on with all these different ideas. We were going to pick up the mattress and put it outside for a while and vacuum it. We spent probably, I don't know, 30 minutes just going back and forth with, can we do this? Could we do that? Well, I don't know if this will work. On and on and on and on. And as I'm sitting there thinking about vacuuming up bed bugs and duct taping a mattress, I had this profound thought. Why don't we pray about the bed bugs? Yeah, funny, right? I spent 30 minutes of my life thinking of all these solutions to something when I could have saved 30 minutes of my life. You know, because we don't have much time left, guys. So I could have saved 30 minutes of my life by just coming up with that solution to begin with. I spent all that time thinking of all these different things that could be done or that should be done instead of just, you know, the Lord was the last resort, the last solution on my mind. And that shows you how messed up my thinking style is. I mean, that is not the way a servant of the Lord should be thinking. The first thing that should have came to my mind was, why don't we pray about this? Why don't we ask God for a miracle? You know, God can definitely be our fumigator. He can get rid of the bed bugs in a second. He created the earth. He can handle a bed bug problem. You know, no problem is too big or too small for the Lord to take care of. He's got the world in his hands. That's not a figure of speech. That's reality. He has the world in his hands. You know, the bed bug problem, although it's not earth-shattering, you know, it is a concern. And what we're concerned with, he's concerned with. So when I realized that I spent 30 minutes on these solutions and putting him on the back burner, I felt kind of bad. It really showed me how much I need to change the way I look at this world and the way I react to problems in this world. Because no matter what, he should be number one. No matter what, he should be the first thing that comes to my mind. 24/7, all day long, with any problem, big or small. I need to work on my relationship with the Lord and learn to put him first. It says that we're supposed to have him in the forefront of our minds. That means he should be constantly on our mind, constantly in our thoughts, constantly with us. Everything that we do should be about him, to the point where it just becomes natural to walk with the Lord, natural to hear his voice. It really showed me that I need to change desperately. If I am facing massive turmoil, and there is going to be massive turmoil coming very soon, if I'm in a place where I'm facing some kind of massive monumental problem, if I can't go to the Lord in small little tiny things like bed bugs, who's to say that I'm going to go to him when my world is crumbling around me? I mean, who's to say that I'm going to really turn to him? You never know till you're in that situation. I mean, you have to go to the Lord with everything. If you're struggling with something, it doesn't matter how big and it doesn't matter how small, take it to the Lord and he can help you. He can help you with anything. I think some of us feel like we don't want to bother the Lord with something small, or burden him with our petty problems or whatever. But the reality is, he's Alpha, Omega, beginning and end. It doesn't matter how small it is or how big it is. He wants to help us. He loves us. I mean, when you see a good parent today, a really loving, kind, gentle parent who truly loves their kids, if their kid needs something or has a problem, it doesn't matter if it's a small one or a big one. If that parent truly loves their child, they'll want to provide a solution. Even if it is a small problem, or even if it's a huge problem, they'll want to help. God revealed to me my lack of faith and my lack of having him in the forefront of my mind through bed bugs. Don't wait until everything's failed to go to him. Go to him in the beginning. Save yourself some stress. Save yourself some worry. And just turn to him at the very beginning of your problem. As soon as your problem gets there, or as soon as whatever you're struggling with surfaces, just go to him. He can handle it. Don't waste time trying to go to the world to figure out what to do. Don't think of 1,000 ways to get rid of the sin in your life, or the bed bugs rather, because he can just take it away in a second. Anyways, it's kind of just a random story for you there. Moral of the story is he can teach you through anything, and if you're struggling with anything, big or small, Yeshua Jesus can take it away.